Background music and ambience brought to you in part by Midnight Syndicate. Music for the imagination and the perfect musical accompaniment for the Dungeons & Dragons role-playing game. The leader of Gagme is dead. The guild as a whole has been dealt a critical blow. The world trembles as portal magic tears at the fabric of reality. Tim and Terry must find the Stable One in order to end the threat from the other realms. And Master Duché has finally acquired the means to conquer and rule this realm as a god. Now, prepare yourselves for the culmination of Campaign 1 as they seek resolution of A Fool's Quest.
Alright, lightning bolt.
Okay.
At the beholder. Dex save of 16.
That is a 5. So it fails.
That's shocking.
Okay. So 10d6 is my damage.
Jesus Christ.
At 5th level. I rolled it, but it may have broken because it rolled 10 6s. So if you want me to re-roll it.
No way. Let me see.
Yahtzee! Give it to him. Give it to him. Statistically, it's possible.
I mean, it bugged. I hit the button like 4 times because it didn't do anything. So if you want to count that as a glitched roll, I 100% get it.
We had to go by what's on his screen.
It's statistically possible.
He actually rolled that. This, yeah, it's statistically possible to win the Powerball too. It doesn't mean I'm going to go out and buy tickets.
You might be the guy. You might
Maybe
be the
tonight's
chosen
the night.
one.
It's up to you.
Who's got a coin? Let's heads or tails this bitch. Or a d6. Give him a d6. High, so 4, 5, or 6, that counts.
Okay.
1, 2, or 3, it will re-roll.
Yes! Yes!
Oh my god! It counts! Alright. Dice don't lie. We'll just do that. Dice don't lie.
60 damage.
60
Eat ass.
damage.
For the love of fuck, guys. This is stupid.
Does it surge?
Let me check my surge.
I should just make it surge just for that roll. In fact, I'm doing it. Oh shit! No, that's the bad thing. All right.
If you max out your
so now I got to roll on what is it? 100?
Mm-hmm.
For the
whatever it is, damages the beholder more. Just fucks Nico over.
Wild
Random
magic
lightning
table.
bolt in random directions.
That's not what I picked. Fuck
Same
it.
damage.
Hold on.
Turns target to ice.
All right, 78 is
Okay,
the
okay.
correct percentage.
78. You cast polymorph on yourself.
Turn to a T-Rex.
If you fail the saving throw for polymorph, you turn into a sheep for the spell's duration.
Oh, hell no!
Which is 1 hour.
All right. What's the...
Massive lightning
I'm
bolt.
pulling it up. Oh,
If he succeeds, what's he get? Anything he wants?
No, I just don't turn into a sheep.
It's a wisdom save, so what's your wisdom? Or it's not your wisdom, it's whatever your spell thing is. So 8 plus...
It's my spell?
It's 8 plus your proficiency
16.
plus your whatever. Okay,
16.
so 16. So yeah, so it's a DC 16 wisdom save.
And I'm not here to give you the bonus either.
I don't have polybrew mid, so I can't like give him a beer to change him back. He's just like fucked over there. He's a sheep.
Yep.
So you
Are
teleport.
You really?
I rolled a 4.
Oh, fuck.
You portal
Plus
through.
my wisdom bonus of plus 3.
You shoot a badass lightning bolt where Stefan Bling didn't even see it.
God damn it.
And then you turn into a sheep.
Surprise, motherfucker!
And this beholder has to turn around eventually. So he's gonna turn around.
Yeah, it's just going to see a
fuck?
sheep.
What's fucked
Wait,
up is we
wait,
don't
wait,
know
wait, wait,
this.
wait. When the
You change back.
beholder turns his magic cone towards me to see where the fuck the lightning bolt came from. it
Or just
will.
if he attacks you, because if you go to 0 hit points, then you revert back to your normal.
Well, I don't want to go to 0 hit points. That's
Well, the sheep would go to 0 hit points. You would stay at your own.
yeah, I know.
Well,
But the anti-magic cone
yeah.
Will
it
nullify the
would
polymorph,
nullify
yeah.
the polymorph. Okay, good. All right, so 60 damage, and I'm now a sheep.
Oh my god. Holy fuck.
So, Ingvald, it
Ram
is
him.
your turn.
All right, well, I'm gonna go through this door and like figure out what the fuck is going on, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I step through the door into what is most likely hell with
Okay.
sheep and beholders.
Now, can we see through the portal to see what's happening?
No,
Yeah,
it's just the blue. Yep,
fake.
yep,
Yeah.
yep. Well, it looks like your door actually is what it looks like with your
Oh, right, right.
Did you
prestidigitation.
make a glass door?
Yeah.
Or?
I'll make a window next time. Sorry.
So you pop through and you see a beholder that looks like it's about to turn around, and you land on the ground. It's a cobblestone street, 2 buildings on your right hand side, left hand side, and people fleeing down the road away from this beholder. And to your left, you hear it.
Well, I'm gonna disregard sheep as I don't know it's him, and just assume it's a sheep. And Thadeus is like dead,
Yeah.
as he's not here.
Yep. That's safe assumption.
I mean, I walk out like no wizard is sheep.
Yep.
Wait, I guess. Wait a second, actually. No, tongues wouldn't.
You're gonna try to talk to a random sheep before fighting
No,
a beholder.
you
You
Beholder
wouldn't-
takes
you would-
precedence
you would-
over
yeah.
sheep.
You'd
Yeah.
probably try to kick the sheep.
Yeah,
'cause-
get out of my way, you stupid
Out of the way.
sheep!
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
trying
I
to
can't-
save the city.
I don't have my tongue's beer
Pick it up
anyway,
and
so
throw it
I
at you.
can't speak with animals.
Beholder, eat the sheep. Leave me alone.
Maybe if we feed it, it'll go away. It won't die though.
No, so the beholder hasn't turned around though yet. So
Not yet,
I'm
no.
going to. That was my movement entirely. I don't have any other movement, correct?
Movement to go through, correct? Yep. You can do a full round of action, so you could do movement again, but then you couldn't take any kind of attack action or anything else.
Am I able to stealth after I move?
You could dash behind one of the buildings and hide. Yeah, you could do that.
Okay, that's basically what I'm doing. I'm gonna dash into like the nearest shadowy area
Okay.
and attempt to hide myself.
All right. So you're like, Malphaedor. Like, where are you? Come on.
Yeah.
Running and hiding.
Yes. Whatever building, of course, the beholder can't see behind directly right now.
Yeah. And the sheep's like, meh.
Probably chasing behind me.
All right. That your turn?
Yeah, I have no other actions. I can't roll to stealth
All right.
myself or hide. So.
Stefan Bling also falls through the portal and takes off running to the opposite side of the road from you. So he's now over on whatever, hiding behind whatever building. And he's waiting, and it is Malphaedor's turn.
Okay, I will go through the portal and give a strange look to the sheep, just standing right in the way.
Mm-hmm.
And see the scene that you've set up with the buildings and the cobblestone road and the people running and the beholder.
Yeah.
I don't see McNastley.
I'm not
Sorry,
hidden.
IPA.
I'm
You-
not hidden. I'm just technically hiding it. I'm just standing behind a building. So
Yeah, you probably see him off to the side, hiding.
fat man.
Yeah, hiding behind the building.
There's a big keg.
Yep.
Okay. Well, since I see that it is going after some people, I would rather it not do that. So I'm going to get its attention with my ring of finger guns
Okay.
and do a finger gun. Pew, pew.
So you fall out of a portal and then Wild West this thing.
Yes.
All right.
For 5 points of force damage.
Okay.
What?
Just to get it, I just wanted to get its attention away from the people and
Did you not see its scorched ass from the electricity?
Okay. Now, time for the Beholder to engage you guys. Beholder, in its dark, evil glory, turns around, its eyeballs all flopping in different directions, trying to figure out where everybody went and where they are hiding. Its gaze shines down on where the polymorphed Sir Thadeus is, who turns into the normal Sir Thadeus from being a sheep and is standing right next to Malphaedor.
Oh, it undid the magic on you. That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
And it's going to close its main eye and then shoot off 3 random
Nice.
Eye stalks.
Eye stocks. I need to roll d10s to see what they are. 8, 5, and 3. So all 3 of these will be shot right at Malphaedor.
Yes.
8.
Sounds random.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like fuck you.
Well, I only made the random on what eyes they were.
Yeah.
Oh, you pre-chose it.
Yeah.
8. Petrification ray. So the first ray shoots off a gray beam of light right at Malphaedor. I need a DC 16 dexterity saving throw.
Come on, don't die right off the bat.
Oh, it's an 8.
An 8 total?
Yeah.
On a failed save, the creature begins to turn to stone and is restrained. It must repeat the saving throw at the end of its next turn. On a successful one, it ends. On a failure, the creature is petrified until freed by the greater restoration spell or other magic. So, you get 2 chances. All right, so that's
Did you
the
have the greater
petrification ray.
restoration
No.
spell? Oh, no.
Then, from another eye stalk that came off the side, a dark purple ray shoots at you, and you need a DC 16 Constitution saving throw.
Mal's gonna die.
That's 14.
14. Okay, wow.
Oh, wow, these attacks I've made on you are hitting? Fuck.
That is 36 points of necrotic damage. Yep. So 18 points of necrotic damage, and the last one was a 3, which is a fear save. So a DC 16 wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, so that's an 8.
Okay, so you are afraid. The targeted creature is frightened for 1 minute. They can repeat the saving throw at the end of each turn. So you'll have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls.
What if I burn another use of that luck and re-roll that save for petrification?
I would allow that.
Yeah. Let's try that one
Can I
again.
retroactively try
You
and
also have
unfuck
inspiration,
myself?
don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay.
Yeah. So I'll try the luck first. So, no, and then the inspiration.
Okay, you should stop.
And then plus, what was it? Con?
Dexterity.
Oh, dexterity. Yeah.
You do not have a +7
Nope,
in dexterity.
All right.
I was thinking the Mage's Flask,
Oh, that would do it. Yeah.
but he'd have to. Wouldn't he have to attune to it in order to get it to work on him?
You could have him drink the flask. It's like a potion, I think.
I don't remember. Let me see.
Not
if
sure
I
how that
can-
works if I'm petrified.
Well, you're not petrified yet. You'll be petrified if you fail your roll in the next
You
round.
have to try as you're getting petrified.
I'm just doing the gray skin rigor mortis thing.
Mm-hmm. That's starting to creep up your legs right
Uh-huh.
now and turning you into stone.
Nice.
No, unattuned. It just gives drinking from it gives 1d4 hit points.
Oh, got you. Okay.
So hopefully you pass that test. 'cause-
You got 1 luck die left, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're all out of inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Its eye is still closed, right?
It's main eye. Yep.
But you're not a sheep anymore, so that's cool.
Yeah, it's true. All right. Lightning bolt again. Another 16.
That is 11 plus 2, 13. So it fails.
31 damage.
Oh, not 60 this time?
No. And for my magic surge. Oh shit! I rolled another one.
Did you? Oh my god, I love it! All right, what's
happened?
your?
Oh wait.
What's the one again?
It's a surge.
One. My magic surges. It still does what it's supposed to do, but it also has
Yeah,
Extra random
negative
effect.
side effects.
Well, I mean, is one bad?
it can be. He could polymorph
No.
himself.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, one is just random magic effect.
A one is when the magic surges and
Yeah, it's the check to
fucks
see
up
if it
everything
surges.
else.
All right, so roll your D100, and I'll tell you what you got.
78 again.
87.
instant death of whatever you're attacking.
You cast fly on a random creature within 60 feet of you. So there is Ingvald, there is Stefan, there is Malphaedor,
Yeah.
there is
The Beholder.
and Sir Thaddeus.
Make
So
Malphaedor
roll a d6 and we'll
it's
see which
random.
one it lands on.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's random.
Petrified and
Flying rock.
A 5.
A 5. So that was you, Sir Thaddeus. You're the one.
Was it? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I counted you last. So okay, so you have fly on you now.
Flying wizard man. I'm flying. Hey, you can't be inside his main eye now. You can kind of fly out of it.
Yeah, so you get a flying speed of
He starts
60
hitting.
feet for the duration, which is 10 minutes. And you still have your movement, so you could fly if you wanted somewhere.
Handy. No. I'll use my movement to fly 60 feet
Straight up.
straight up.
All right,
Yeah, so if he looks at you, he's not looking at us. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so this splits vision. Perfect.
Ooh, I could
Petrifies him in the air.
magic, anti-magic, the fly, and then he'd
Then
fall
you
60 feet.
It won't kill him, though.
It would. Nah, it might kill him.
We'll
It
see
won't
how
kill him. He's immortal.
Oh, yeah, it's fair.
we'll see
It
how
would
big of
break
a
every
dick
bone
I'm
in his
feeling.
body and be unbearable.
Immortally in a wheelchair.
He impales himself on the statue of Malphaedor.
I mean, I can still die that way.
yeah. All right, Ingvald.
So I'm behind the closest building to me when I came out.
Yep.
How far is the beholder from my position?
About 40 feet.
Directly on the other side of the building. Like I turn, poke around the corner, he'll be there.
Yeah, you're just at like 5. You're like at the wall, so you could just turn around real quick and see where he is and be able to hit him. Yep.
Okay. I'm going to use my breath attack, but this time not my fire breath attack. I'm going to cast. Dank breath, which is essentially copies everything to do with stinking cloud. So I'm gonna basically it's a 20-foot circle of gas will envelop the beholder. And let me look up stinking cloud again.
Horrible iron.
Well, a yellow nauseating gas centered around the point within range. So in this case, the beholder. The cloud spreads around the corners and the area is heavily obscured, so we can't see out of it. The cloud lingers in the air for the duration. Each creature that is completely within the cloud at the start of its turn must make a con saving throw against the poison. On a failed save, the creature spends its action that turn retching and reeling. The creatures that don't need to breathe or are immune to poison automatically succeed in a saving throw, which I don't know if beholders are part of that.
Actually, it's Malphaedor's turn first. It did make the save. It got it.
Okay.
It got
Do
it.
I have an action left? Or not action,
That
a
is
bonus?
your action. You would have a bonus action, yeah.
Am I able to use that bonus action for stealth or to hide?
Yeah, you could re-hide again, so like duck back behind
Awesome.
the building.
Can I make a stealth roll? 26.
Okay, yeah, you're
Stealth.
definitely, yep.
So have fun. Looking at me, I am breathing nasty things and you and running away like a cat.
Which I did not do its legendary actions on its turns. I should.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I should have.
Bummer.
Yep.
Yep, can't wreck on those.
Too bad.
Wreck on my nuts.
Too
Nope.
bad. So I need an 11 or higher. 19.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Ooh, close.
All right. So you kick free of the petrification.
Beholder immediately reacts.
No, and then I use my remaining move to move away from it because I just
Well, I guess it's the beholder's turn again, and it is still angry at. Well, it might not be. Let me double check that. Yep, nope. It is still angry at Malphaedor, so it is going to shoot its 3 eye beams at you again. So
Can it
1,
see out of
2,
the
3.
stinking cloud, though?
Oh, it did make it save. So yes, it made it save with the stinking cloud, and it moves out of the stinking
It
cloud
moved out of
toward
it, okay.
toward where Malphaedor was. So the eye rays that we have this time are 1, 7, and 8 in that order. So for 1, it shoots a pink ray at you, and I need a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
Or you die.
Pink is
16.
The charm.
Oh, yeah,
charm
it's a charm.
spell.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I need a 6 or higher. Nat 20.
Hell yeah! Roll it again.
You actually...
Okay.
Darn, another one, you charm the beholder.
Number 7 is the Sleep Ray. So roll a DC 16 Wisdom save.
Nat 20.
Jesus, do it again.
Come on.
No.
Nine.
All right. And then
He's gotta get
number
something
8.
for these.
Get ready for this. Number 8. DC 16 Dexterity save for a Petrification Ray. A gray ray shoots out at you. Attempting to strike you in the
Should
back.
get advantage if you're getting it.
11 or higher.
Boy, if you don't get
11. Okay,
Oh.
so it comes out of the stinking cloud, and all 3 of its I-beams go bam right on the ground where you were standing and were becoming petrified. But it didn't realize that you had moved away after you broke free.
Fucker, not this time.
So that is its turn, and it is back
Scampering,
over
no.
to Thadeus, who's now flying 60 feet above this
Nuke
beholder.
orbit.
You know, it'd be cool if we still had a sword to kill it with. Just drop down on top of it.
I'm just going to cast Lightning Bolt again. So 16 dex check,
That is a 12, so it fails.
33 damage.
Wild magic again?
Every time I cast a spell.
No, I was just hoping you failed again.
Oh, no, 13 this time.
All right, and this time it is going to use its legendary action and turn one of the random remaining eyes toward you and fire it at you. Okay, so this is a 6. So it shoots a telekinetic ray at you. You must make a DC 16 strength save.
Ugh. Strength?
Not a
Do you
high
have a
point for the
negative to
wizard.
strength?
No,
Or
it's
you're
a
a swole wizard.
+1.
Couldn't remember if you're a swole wizard or not.
I mean, he does do his exercises, but
I'm going to
Calisthenics.
use my hat
Okay.
because I rolled a 1.
Oh my God!
All
There
right.
you go.
So you
There you
use
go.
your hat.
Yep,
means
which
Thaddeus used his
automatically
own legendary action.
Is it
triggers the
But triggers wild magic
wild
again.
magic. 88.
88. Okay, jeez, you are really in the 80s.
Roll.
I think it's the same
The
one. Let me
fly
double check.
spell
I think
again?
it's
That was, I say is 87 before. Would say
Yep,
88.
Another
88
random.
is fly. So on another random person. So
I
let's
roll
do
a D4
Malphaedor, Ingvald,
Stefan.
Thadeus, Stefan. So Stefan will be 4, Beholder 5.
Oh, I can cast it on myself a second time.
Yeah, it's a random.
Okay. So D6.
Yeah.
2.
2 is Ingvald.
I'm stealth. Well, I don't have to fly. I guess I just.
Yeah, you don't have to
Yeah.
fly, but you can fly.
As soon as Boulder sees me, no. Still
Or maybe
round.
he just starts flying
60
and can't
feet,
control
too.
it.
I am gonna. It will 60 feet get me behind the beholder.
Yep. There's a stinking cloud behind the Beholder, though.
It's his stinking cock.
Can 60 feet get me behind the beholder and not in the stinking cloud? Is there an area not in the cloud behind the beholder?
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna fly low and behind the building and up onto one of the buildings just behind the beholder,
Okay.
and I'm going to start hucking a few darts at the back of the my stocks.
Okay.
So first dart is 18
Okay. That hits.
hits. Awesome. That's gonna be one of the double darts, the flame darts.
Okay.
4, so 26 plus 2, so 28 damage.
Okay.
And then 17 hits again.
Yep. Or no. Beholder's 18.
18.
Yep.
Is there a way around that? If we, get away from that. 2 damage, 2d6 once return. Well, that's fucking bullshit. All right.
You have inspiration. You burn your inspiration.
Not for that. I'm
Okay.
sure it'll come up that I will need it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna burn it on a singular attack. And then for my
Well, after your first attack, it's going to do a legendary action and shoot one of the remaining eye beams at you.
wise choice of me not to use that inspiration then.
Yep. So, eye beam number 10. A black, twisted beam shoots forth and strikes out at you. You need a DC 16 dexterity save to avoid this death ray.
have a lot of random notes that I have to look at to see if I can get away with this. It's not a 1, which is unfortunate because I have lucky. Ah, damn it. 1, I could have actually got away with it. Yeah, I'm going to have to use my inspiration.
Okay.
Fuck. 1 would have actually been better for once. Fuck, dude.
Which ray is this?
Death ray.
Ooh.
You don't actually die from it, but you take a bunch of necrotic damage.
No, I take half damage no matter what. The dex
That doesn't count as a spell, does it? Could I cast
Does it count
counter
as a spell?
spell as my... As a
The eye
reaction?
rays are not spells, no.
Okay.
Well, fine. I have to take the damage. I can't talk my way out of this. I don't have anything.
You'll be alright.
You were talking about how much health you had, so...
I do have a lot more health than this thing's gonna be able
Well,
to do
this
a lot
is
more.
10d10 worth of damage, so it
Couldn't
could
kill me at
have
max.
been
Doesn't matter.
100 damage.
Holy shit.
But it is actually 50 damage.
So it's 25 damage. I take half.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Nice.
That's why I wasn't that worried about the dex save.
Yeah.
I just really didn't want to have to do that.
Yeah. All right, so 25 points of damage done to you.
Cool.
And that was Ingvald's turn. That takes us back to Malphaedor's turn, who can make a save to get out of the fear. DC 16 Wisdom.
Oh, yeah. Easy.
All right. So you broke out of your fear, and it's your turn.
I'll just spin around on my heels, pissed off, and do a triple bolt Kamehameha Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Ouch. That's a miss. That's a hit. That's a miss. So I hit him with 1.
Okay.
The pen's not
9.
doing me good.
9 points will do it. So
That's all we needed to kill him? I could have had a kill. I missed by fucking 1 point.
Wow.
Should've
you
taken-
only needed 5 points to kill him.
I should have taken that fucking inspiration. and rerolled that
That's why
attack.
I offered it. That's why I was like, you have inspiration.
Damn
You're
it.
like, I'm going to save it for something more important. I was like, you know what? That's fair. You don't know he only has 5 hit points left.
Dude.
All right, so you kill shot on a beholder.
So, yeah, that the Eldritch Blast is just a bunch of fiery tendrils of magic that shoot off my arm in the direction I'm pointing. Hits him dead center, and just shoots directly through him. Just blows a little tunnel right through eye and meat and fizzles on the cobblestone path behind him.
Yeah, so that happens. It falls to the ground. There's a stinking cloud still there for another round or two. Everybody's like just watching in absolute, jubilation that you just destroyed this. So some of the townsfolk are like poking their heads out of their hiding places. And just as that happens, Malphaedor, you fall to the ground unconscious. And you hear a voice in your head. And it's a voice you recognize as Zariel. And she says,
We need to talk.
Thank you so much for listening. We need to take a quick moment to flip it on over to the B-side, so sit tight and relax. A Fool's Quest will be right back.
In the year 247, in the age of judges, Vartan was summoned home by a letter stating that his father has died under mysterious circumstances. Upon returning home, Vartan opened his mind to the possibility that his father's death and his hometown of Eterno was not everything that it appeared to be. Join us for the next 27 episodes as Vartan comes face to face with monsters, uncovers ancient magic, and finds new friendship with Baya Rustin, the half-elf sorcerer, and Ovik, the tiefling cleric, as they assist him in uncovering the mysteries behind his father's death and the town of Eterno. Welcome to Ethereal Embrace, an A Fool's Quest production, coming to a podcatcher near you.
Thank you all for listening to A Fool's Quest. As an additional way to connect with us and to help support the show, you can become a member of the official Creative Typo Patreon. Membership has its privileges and includes ad-free episodes, early access to new episodes, access to art, music, and lore, merchandise giveaways, Discord perks and status, special bonus episodes and behind-the-scenes content you won't get anywhere else. And with several amazing podcasts under Creative Typo's umbrella, you have access to all of our shows with only a single membership. Currently, all proceeds will be reinvested right back into our shows, bringing you even more of the quality content we've enjoyed sharing with you. And there's plenty more on the way. And if Patreon just isn't your thing, no worries. You can continue to enjoy all of our shows just as you have been. Patreon is completely a bonus for those who would directly like to support the show and connect with the cast. To check out the Patreon details, including subscription tiers and benefits, just go to patreon.com/Creative Typo or follow the link at our homepage at afoolsquest.com. And remember, stay safe, we love you all, and most importantly, stay foolish.
Microphones and Monsters is a Cthulhu D&D actual play with a balance of horror, mystery, and comedy. Our story begins in a 1920s Magitech noir setting. We follow the story of Alistair.
That power is very much something that I need, and I don't want that to stop.
Victor.
I don't think I want to help you.
And Julian.
It's burning. What happened here can't see the light of day.
As they come face to face with eldritch horrors.
I don't think you could ever stop me.
And try not to fall into madness. Go to microphonesandmonsters.com or listen wherever podcasts are found.
Hi, Excursionist. I'm Nari. Do you know that stories have a way of taking you into a different world? Why don't you join me at the Into the Night Anthology podcast? We present you with bite-sized stories that make you question what you thought you knew. I may have something that would interest you. Everything gets old. So someday, as long as it's cared for, any item will become an antique. That includes you and me. And sometimes terrify you with what you didn't.
What's happening? This can't be real.
You can see us, but you are powerless to stop us.
Bring a friend along when you find us on your favorite podcast directory, and make sure to follow us on Twitter at Into the Night Pod so you never miss an episode. Remember, you should never wander these twisted paths alone. In fact, look, the first path is just ahead. Are you ready? Follow me.
Oh yeah, the flip side is spinning and the villains are chilling. Let's get back into it on a fool's quest. Now, let's join the drow rogue Ayda, the gladiator bard Francis the Lion, and the rogue warlock Hesh von Eggars as they conspire together to thwart the progress of those gag-me fools. Beware, there be villains here.
You three villains were just leaving the Orc Chasm and heading back to the Koss Plate to get a ship back to the Dairy Coast. Because you learned that the first break in, like the first permanent portal ever to exist was actually not in the Meraxi Tower. It was in Cheddar in the Gagme Barracks. So you were going to go back to the Koss Plate, but you have a couple of Gagme dudes with you. The elf named Starving and his buddy Geraldo.
And my backpack.
And before we get to the Koss Plate, because you guys are traveling, we need travel checks. So bust them out. 18, 19, or 20 causes a travel check.
19.
14.
I'm a fucking newbie here. I don't even have this pulled up. Jesus Christ. Oh, we're playing today? My bad.
Camera's too bad you can't see the die. It was the white
Is
one.
that what that was?
Yeah.
Is that what you...
I guess the blurred background probably doesn't help either.
Yeah, that was a 2.
Oh yeah, that's just my foggy mirror.
I got a 2, so
Okay, so we had one random thing. All right, Francis the Lion, roll a d20 and tell me what you get, man.
I got a 9. Oh, another one. Oh, 6. Is it Moses again?
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Just Barbara.
All right. You camp for the first night of 3 days of travel. After an exhausting fight with these devilish, fiendish orcs in the orc chasm and finding some Gagme people that you convinced to go with you to Cheddar, and they've got their cloaks turned inside out. Everybody's kind of quiet around the campsite, but it's been a hard day of travel and pretty exhausting. And by the time you finally sit down, get the cook fire going, open up your rations, all you find are bags full of worms. Tiny, maggoty-looking worms. And every piece of ration that you have has been infested by these maggots. So you are completely out of food.
Man.
What the
so
fuck, Francis?
Opening his rations. Hesh is like just gonna eat it. Like he's just about to eat it. Like nothing's wrong. Until someone says something.
The Gagme guys are gonna watch in horror. They're not gonna say anything. Their eyes are just gonna get huge like saucers and watch as you lift this handful of maggoty wormy things towards your face.
I'm gonna slap it out of his hand. What are you doing?
Oh,
it's disgusting.
So you all can see that as well, then. All right.
Yeah.
There's actual.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Okay. Gross.
Look, this is not a dire emergency. I mean, we're all pretty good at finding food. I think we should be able to find something around here.
Excellent
Ayda,
hunters.
do you have your arrow? We need your arrow.
I have arrows. Oh my god, are we hunting?
Question: do I still have my mama backpack? My torso abyssal lady?
No, I mean, you are dragging her around with you, so.
Okay.
Gross.
Okay. Well, Francis, I think it's time that we get to doing what we do best. Hunt. We have to hunt.
Procuring wild game.
Yeah, we have to go get some chicken nuggies.
Indeed. Let's
Okay.
shall.
Oh my god.
This is gonna go so good.
Ayda, do you wanna help, or are you good here?
How many people are in our party right now? Like 17? There's like 30 of us, right?
Sebastian, so that makes 4. 2 guys who come along makes 6, and then my backpack, which is 7. Well, 6.5.
And Carlos.
Yeah.
And Carlos.
I think Sebastian and I should stay back with the Gagme fools and watch camp.
Thought you actually had your hand up, Tony. I was like, yes.
My cat decided he needed to jump on the back of my chair.
I had to lock my cat out of my room.
He's just hanging out.
Well, just so that we're all aware, I have an 11.
We're rolling survival, right?
But of course.
So that's a 4.
Hell yeah! That's on brand!
I was going to say disadvantage because you're in the middle of a desert, but we don't need it because you guys suck.
Oh boy.
I rolled 2 8s and no 1s.
Yeah, I mean, tell me what this. You guys tell me how bad you fucked this up.
Alright.
Uh-oh.
Heading out. Say, so Francis, have you ever hunted out in the dunes?
Oh, I mean, the desert here? No, it can't be that much different from the forest, and we did just fine there. Or, it's like the beach. It's sandy. That's pretty much the same thing. The water will be salty, but it's fine.
Hesh is gonna lick his finger and put it up in the air. Look off into the distance very, like pensively. And then say, no worries, Francis. I've got this. And then just start trudging along until he finds tracks. Which are our tracks. We're like exhausted and hot. Like, Francis is not too far now. We got him.
I'm right there with him.
Wherever there's people, they have to have food, you understand? They have to have food at this point. I'm just like drinking the last of my water skin.
We're gonna
we
die
can
in this
finally come back to our camp. Like ready to shoot these people at the camp, but it's just us. And we're like, stand down.
The people at the camp actually heard you the entire time. You never walked far enough away that you broke.
We weren't circling. We stayed on one side of it.
Well, anyways, the Gag Me guys thought that you two are idiots, and they decided, we're going to do this on our own. And so they go jump in the river to catch fish. But I also rolled really poorly for them, so they just get bowled over by waves and get taken down like 100 feet in the river before they are able to crawl back out. And they say, but this is a lot harder than it looks.
So we come back dried out, pruned, and parched, and they come back soaking wet. Like, that was water?
Oh wait, doesn't Ayda have a net? I'm pretty sure I have a net. I'm 100% sure I have a net. Does anybody want to try this?
Oh, well.
Are you sure?
I mean, it's your net. Maybe you should try.
Alright, fine. Sebastian and I will go fishing. That's what we call it.
Alright. Throw your net into the river and see what you find.
Oh, that is not a good... I don't like the odds. Oh my god, a fucking 4. Does Sebastian gets a roll too, right?
Yeah.
God damn it, I have +0 in fucking survival. So that's a nat 1.
So, as you're walking to the river, Sebastian says, I can help you out with this, milady. He grabs the net and just chucks it into the river.
It's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone. There's no more net. There's no trying again.
Oh my god, Ada's gonna be so pissed. Like, what? Oh my god, no! Why am I surrounded?
Thought it was a weighted net, milady. I didn't realize it would float.
You're so handsome. And just slap him. Oh, so we're gonna trudge back to camp. Like, that did not work.
Yeah.
Yeah, that net's not coming back.
Jesus, that was what, 6 rolls?
Yeah,
and
we
not a
failed.
single successful.
We had to get out of the way. Also, we survived the Battle of the Bards only to die out here. We've been through multiple realms. Does not matter. We're gonna die out here. Looking like idiots in front of our 2 little stooges.
Oh my gosh. I can't even write right now. I'm so frustrated.
Alright, so you're not going to die, and obviously it's only 3 days of travel to get to the Koss Plate, because it's only 3 days of travel to get to anywhere in this world. So you travel for 3 days, but you all have 1 level of exhaustion because you haven't eaten anything in 72 hours. Now, before we get to the Koss Plate, is there anything you guys would like to do dialogue-wise as you travel with each other, with the Gag Me boys, with Sebastian or Carlos, or anything? Or are you just going to be pissed off that you're hungry and show up at the Koss Plate looking for dinner?
Yeah, we should probably have a plan.
So, what I was wondering is when we get there, you know, we like the whole thing is that we have to secure the portal in Cheddar. So we're gonna do that, I believe. How are we gonna do that is what I was my plan. How?
Well, we have these two Gag Me fellows here, which may lend us some credibility if we have to, you know, talk our way into getting to the portal. Although, with Gag Me's reputation so tarnished, we probably shouldn't go parading them around as Gag Me members. Just bring them out when we need them, you know. I assume we're having this conversation right in front of them, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Absolutely.
all trudging along. Cheddar's the only place where Gag Me is still accepted, even though it's tarnished. That's correct, right? Master Francis.
As far as I know. So that's why I think they might be able to help us get, you know, to the portal. If nothing else, they should at least be able to direct us to it. You know, guide us there, but they might be able to open some doors, being actual members of Gag Me.
Do we know who the judge is over there, Ayda or Francis? Do we know? Oh, like, I know that there was Charles Edward Cheese guy. I haven't really spent all that much time in Cheddar myself.
Me neither.
And I was a slave, so I didn't get around.
These guys probably know.
Hey, Ward. Who's the judge over in Cheddar? I just asked one of them.
Starving says, "Oh my god, I'm so hungry." It's Judge Bree Asiago.
Of course it is. So as far as taking control of it, you boys, it was in the tavern. Is that where the portal is? Where's the portal specifically?
The portal to Meraxi's tower that opened up that was connected was in the tavern in Mike's Dive. But the very first portal is in the basement of the barracks. That's where we complete our trials.
Yeah, see, my keen mind would have reminded me of that, but I am so tired, you see. I can't be bothered.
Hungry.
And, well, I am a bit parched, you see. I could go for a nice, cool glass of lemonade. But, so the barracks is where we have to go, and essentially, So what are the key points of gaining control of this situation? And looks like back toward the guards or whatever, and be like, to better safeguard from those who would be ne'er-do-wells. You understand? Look back at like Francis and give him a nudge and a wink. Just say wink.
Wink.
No, but Francis, like, how are we gonna get this barracks, man?
Well, I mean, we have two members of Gag Me who I assume can get into the barracks. We're their guests, clearly.
Alright. Then I will, in our next rest,
As far as securing it, that might take some convincing.
I feel like there should be a scouting mission at some point. We don't know what we're going to walk into.
Agreed. I'm going to prepare a lot of
Can't just walk up in there and be like, hey, we're here. This is ours now.
I'm going to prepare a bunch of my beguiling aspects to my better nature for this endeavor, so I won't be too combat ready.
I will be.
Alright. Well, we got about as much of a plan as we've ever had in our entire existence. So that's pretty good. We did it.
Yes. Scout the barracks. In disguise or however. And then these guys can get us in. And we'll go from there.
I have an idea. There's going to be a lot of chatter and stuff because these events are fairly recent, correct?
Yep.
So word is still spreading. If we go to the tavern, rustle up some grub, and listen to the people, we might find some information. Without having to do anything crazy right off the bat, because I'm exhausted. You're fucking exhausted. You're not even making any sense. How about some food?
Well, it was the raspberries that did it. See, because the way that the ziggurat works, you have to understand.
Well, now we have a plan.
Trickle down economics.
Perfect.
Okay. So you get to the Koss Plate after 3 days full of no food, lots of walking, bad heat, and ridiculous conversations in front of the Gag Me boys that are completely confused.
Their intelligence is a 1.
They did not roll well. I almost said they didn't listen, but it's just better if they just did listen but are too dumb. So you get to the Koss Plate, and if you remember, the Koss Plate is in the desert, but it's a city built on pillars, so it's lifted up like 100 feet into the above the earth, and it has like these giant walls that are aimed, with like pillars that are that house turrets that have like, what are they called? Ballistas. So they have ballistas on the side of the city that faces the ocean. And this is to help combat if some naval group came and tried to attack the city. They have defenses. The stuff that points toward the desert, it's not as really protected because they don't really have as many people crossing an entire fucking desert just to attack them. By the time people went through that, they would, risk losses as is.
No, the desert's defense enough.
Yeah, yep. And the desert's its own ocean, so it's got shifting sands, and you have to take boats and stuff through the desert. So, I mean, it's a lot to cross that. But as you approach the Koss Plate, you notice the entire plate has been ripped down. The pillars that are toward the front of the city that are on the ocean side have been ripped away, and the city has collapsed forward toward the ocean. All of the buildings, everything is broken and destroyed, and there are people out putting up camps, little campsites on the ground on the desert side of the wreckage.
Might be tough to get transportation from here. Maybe we should see what happened.
Well, I was wondering if we should send these two in as Gag Me. Like, hey, we're just coming back. Like, what happened here? Like, trying to meet up with our party or whatever.
Again, Gag Me doesn't really have a great reputation outside of in Cheddar itself. So if they go in saying they're Gag Me, they might be... It could be very much that whoever did this was Gag Me, or had believed it was Gag Me. So we might send them in there and they might die, and then we won't have anything for the barracks.
I thought.
We don't, Plate or DM, we don't know what happened here, right? We have no idea as far as the calamity goes.
Yeah, you don't know what happened, but it looks very recent.
And those portals that we had to go to the other realms, they make timey-wimey. So anything could have happened while we were away, talking to Duche and such. So.
Yes. This looks fairly recent, like the refugees there are still setting up camps, though.
Yeah.
I can go on ahead and kind of just gather some information if we'd like, or we can all kind of go together, because I feel like we're not really worried about being combative here, no?
No, probably not.
So I think it might be just safe for all of us just to enter in on the intention of gathering information.
Agreed. As well as some food.
Water. Alright, let's go.
Yeah, we'll approach the nearest camp there.
Okay, so you go to approach the nearest camp, and just some house cleaning for my own benefit. Hesh, are you wearing the mech suit?
I have to be, yes. With the faceplate off.
Okay. Francis, are the Gag Me guys donning their cloaks, or are they still tucked away in their packs?
Oh, they're still tucked away.
Okay. And Ayda, is Sebastian wearing his leather daddy suit, or is he in normal tuxedo garb?
He's in normal garb. He got rid of those suits, remember? I burnt them. Pretty sure.
Okay.
Definitely not.
So you all approach the campsite together, but everybody is kind of being cautious, correct?
Yeah. I'm gonna put my faceplate down as soon as we get within, eyesight of the actual people.
Okay. You see an older guy who's got a medium-sized crossbow, and he's out sitting in a lawn chair, smoking a pipe. You see kids and men and women running around behind him. But he's, there are desert creatures, right, that can come up and attack. So he doesn't raise the crossbow on you at all as travelers coming up. He clearly looks like he's just there to defend against wildlife. But he sees you coming up and he says, "Howdy, y'all."
Oh, hello there. What happened here?
Oh, well, one of them giant squid monster things came up out of the waters, grabbed our city, yanked it down. Isn't one of those big, ugly monstrosity things. It took all the boats and smashed them together. Ugh.
All of them?
All of them. Yep. Any boat worth a damn, at least. He spits.
Would you say that it took a crack at the city?
I don't get it.
It put a big crack in that pillar.
But seriously, tragedy.
Y'all need to squid it.
I'm done. Something's fishy here, and I don't like it.
Sir, I think you could probably use a hug. Maybe a nice cuddle, fish.
This concludes this episode of A Fool's Quest. Join us next time for more fun and daring adventure. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to like, subscribe, review, and comment on your favorite platform to listen to A Fool's Quest.